Hello. I was just on the floor. Ah, rodent! That startled me. I was on the floor immersing myself in some wonderful ancient literature from the year of 2016. My name is Kevin McFly, famous younger brother of Martin McFly from Back to the Future. What a film. So, who am I, you're wondering, sitting in front of you on this TV screen, reading to you this literature of the code that is bro? I'm a time traveler. Was a student here back in the day, back in the way days of 2016. And I'm from the year 2074. It's a strange place. They brought Bernie Mac back from the dead, and he now serves as our U.S. president. So I'm here to tell you the story about the time that President Puto and Dr. Caffer found the Fountain of Youth. So one day, Dr. Puto found the Fountain of Youth and resorted to a younger, pretty handsome version of himself when he was 20 years old. And finally, he finds Dr. Caffer in this dive bar in the future we call McKinney's. So Caffer's sitting around playing pool with these thugs, and he comes up, Dr. Puto comes up to Dr. Caffer, and Dr. Caffer looks at him. Chris, it took you this long to find my fountain? And he goes, Dr. Caffer, I need your help. There's an evil man who's trying to take over Spring Hill in the world. His name is Connor Bush, and he put his mind into a woman because that'd be more politically correct and would earn him more votes. Dr. Caffer takes a sip of his drink, spits it out, he goes, that darn god evil man. So they high five, team up, and now they're in action. Step 1, infiltrate the president's office, which is now guarded by aliens with lasers. So they sneak up, they're hiding behind Java City, the door. So they said, all right, I have 2 laser guns on me, and we're about to take on about 100 aliens. Are you ready? He said, I was born ready. So Dr. Caffer and Dr. Puto start pew, 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 taking out aliens, and there's like, and they're just firing back lasers back and forth. But that's no match for Dr. Caffer and Dr. Puto because they fire right back, and a car explodes. It takes out like 10 aliens. So they get inside the building, infiltrating, running. They turn the corner. Dr. Caffer gets hit right in the chest, down. Dr. Puto quick turns around, shoot him, alien dead. Runs to Dr. Caffer. Dr. Caffer, you live man, don't die on me. He goes, Dr. Puto, take this lightsaber or sword light due to copyright laws with Star Wars and avenge me. And then I kind of showed up. I was kind of nervous. There was a bunch of shooting. I was like, sorry, fellas, I'm trying to find this place called, back in the day it was called New Hall. Now it's called Porsche Hall. And I'm trying to find my girlfriend. He turns to me and goes, son, I've never heard of New Hall. By the looks of your face, I don't think you have a girlfriend. I was like, all right. If that's how you're going to play. But he had a lightsaber, or a sword light. Sorry, Star Wars. And so I wasn't going to mess with him. So Dr. Puto makes a race to the front doors and bam! Kicks open the doors to see Connor Bush, herself looking all triumphant. She looks at me, you're not going to take me on, sonny boy. Bring it on, sonny boy. And they go, vroom, 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 vroom. And then Dr. Puto hits it with one, you were a horrible SJ president in the past, Connor. Vroom, 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 vroom. And this is one of the greatest battles of all time, better than that Luke Walker Sky guy. Darn you, copyright laws. And then vroom, 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 vroom. And then with one mighty strike, vroom. Nails Connor right in the head, down. And then Dr. Puto hops over and looks over her and says, I'm back in charge. So after the battle, Dr. Puto went on to take on his, his reign as, president of Spring Hill College, and eventually the president of the world after World War V. He kind of just snuck his way in there, and now he rules the world. Connor Bush survived, and as punishment for his evil doings, they put his brain inside Ernie the dog, who is now a pest around Spring Hill's campus, and we just ignore him because he's a really loud, annoying dog. And yeah, I mean, the aliens, they went back to their home planet. They were really cool about it. They understood there was an evil mission, and they were cool. We had a night out. I found the chemistry building, failed that class, and I am now in my 12th year in university. Thank you, Mom and Dad. And yeah, so it was all that ends well. Dr. Caffer and Dr. Puto took down the evil president Connor Bush, and now Connor has his brain inside of a dog, and I'm failing school. True story.